All right, welcome to those watching this on YouTube. Here's pack 1. So in this pack we have Jace Vryn's Prodigy, City of Brass. I don't like picking it super early, but I think it is good, despite how horrible it is to play with on MTGO. Spirebluff Canal, Sword of Fire and Ice, and then a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, it was guilds, primarily Dimir splashing green for Fine Finality. That's a good one to splash for. And the 0-3 wall that lets you stack to draw a card. That card really impressed me, actually. Especially if you're in, green-black, fill your graveyard pretty easily. Alright, so let's see. What am I taking here? This is kind of tough. None of these cards really stand out. I think I'm going to start with Baby Jace. Baby Jace is really solid. Goes well in like a creature deck, controlling deck. As long as you have some type of spells, and even not, he's just a looter. Let's take Baby Jace. I think the second pick I would have would be Spirebluff or Search for Escanta, maybe. I'm not a huge fan of Search and Cube, but I could be persuaded otherwise. Okay, this pack. The Goose. Got the Goose. Oblivion Ring, Sinister Sabotage. Not really a combo with Jace. That's about it. I guess Sword of Temptation is also a consideration. Kind of feel like taking Geist here. Mixing it up a little bit. Let's get aggro. I really like this card, but I never play it because I usually end up playing a bunch of board wipes and stuff. So I would just end up killing my own Geist. But Hexproof is a really... I don't know how I feel about Hexproof as a mechanic. I like Shroud a lot. Love Geist in this? Yeah. I love Geist in everything, to be honest. If you just like curve out Thalia into Geist, what is your opponent going to do? We can take on Offenza if we want to go like super creature aggro. I'm leaning towards Marsh Blast to get that good mana base going, and then seeing whether white or blue is open later on, or maybe none of the above, and then we have to switch. I kind of like taking Marsh Flats. Get a blue fetch, a white fetch, or a dual. I mean, Cheon's it up. See, this might. Welcome to the stream, Love Tap 696969. I don't know, is it Cheon's if you're just blue-white? I thought the blue-white Cheon's was like this. I thought the Cheon's was when you're like 5 and 6 mana, not 2 and 3 drops. Like, ooh, Baby Jace? We can have both Baby Jace. They're not really twins. This one looks a lot older. This is more like teenage Jace now. Although the flip side of this Jace looks just like this Jace. Yeah, I kind of like taking Baby Jace here. And maybe we can wheel a Conclave Tribunal. Negate real good. Negate is also very solid. But it's probably going to wheel. People don't take Negate super early. We're going to drag. Get that life going on. Ooh. Windbrisk Heights, if we are going to be aggro. Cloudgoat Ranger, again, if we're going to be aggro. Revelark is just a very, very good card. There's a lot of combos with it. I mean, it gets back Geist, it gets back Jace. I kind of want to take the Lark. Especially if you take it early, then you can draft creatures that go well with the Lark, like Muldrifter. Passing a Steam Vents. Let's take the Lark. Ooh, okay. Oh, there's a Kiora, my favorite. I kind of want to take a Cryptic now. Cryptic is actually decent in an aggro deck if your mana is good enough, and seeing Cryptic this late means nobody's in blue, at least nobody passing to us would commit to blue. Alternatively, if we wanted to be super aggro, we could take Legion Warboss, but this card's fun. Okay, there's a Pact. I mean, people are just passing all these good blue cards. We might even get a last pick to Fairy at this rate. Pact is actually really nice in an aggro deck. Cryptic seems good here. Yeah, Cryptic's very nice. Like we tap out for Revelark and hold up Pact and Negation. I'm kind of down for that. There's also Teferi though. Teferi Cryptic is pretty solid. I'm gonna take Pact though. We can take Harbinger of the Tides, Spectral Procession, Disenchant. I don't think I want Temporal Mastery. It's hard if you don't have like Brainstorm in the cube and stuff. But if we do hit it, it's going to be absurd. What am I taking? I kind of like Harbinger. Get that little mid-range going. We seem to be heavy blue. Yeah, let's take Harbinger. Followed up with a Legion's Landing. Do we want Legion's Landing here, or do we want City of Brass? Because Jace can technically attack to flip Legion's Landing. It's kind of hard. Yeah, City Brass is pretty mediocre, and if we do end up with a white-based deck, I think Landing's great. Okay, we can take Sower now to kind of fit into our creature-based mid-range deck. I think Sower's it's very similar to Fairgrounds Warden and Oblivion Ring, but just better. Alright, well there's Thassa. Thassa's actually seeming pretty solid in this deck overall. I would also play Unoffensive Kintree Spirit, but like, look, we got Harbinger of the Tides, Jace, Sower of Temptation. Yeah. Conclave Tribunal Wield. I think it's worth staying in white. Rashmi also seems pretty nice, but I'm gonna take Conclave Tribunal. It's like O-Ring. Oh wow. Windbrisk Heights, Cloudga. I'm gonna take the Windbrisk. I think it's less replaceable, and a reason to stay in white. This does not trigger. I don't think it triggers off of Geist. I actually don't know. Well, I'm not gonna say no to a Baneslayer, but I would prefer not to play it. But it's a great sideboard card against any other aggro decks here. Oh, there's a Flooded Strand. That's interesting. The negate didn't wheel. Well, we're on the right colors. Yeah, we definitely are. Yeah, at least blue. I don't know necessarily if white is open. People just don't take Baneslayer for some reason. I'm not really sure. Considering on the right colors, I kind of just want to take Flooded Strand. Our mana seems like it's going to be a little difficult. And, I mean, I would love me a Phantasmal Image, Elspeth, but we might be able to wheel those. And if we don't, we can take, like, Essence Scatter or something. Okay. Seachrome Coast. Ooh, Kira Great Glass Spinner is really good in this deck. Can we wheel her? Her? It? I don't actually know what that is. It's very hard to gender spirit bubbles. Because I want to take Seachrome Coast. Maybe that's gonna wheel. Guys, I want all these cards. Harbinger? Let's see. I feel like Kira has the most upside. Protecting like Sower of Temptation and Revelark seems pretty nice. Do we have any combos with Resto yet? Just Geist? Alright, we'll take Kira and hope to wheel a Seachrome Coast. That seems right. I don't know. Maybe taking Seachrome Coast and hoping to wheel Kira is more sensible. I just don't know how. I value lands very highly, but other people don't seem to, so I seem to wheel lands more often than not. So, not really sure. Conclave Tribunal. Are they killing him? I think they're killing the goblin. That's a little sad. Oh man, Riftwing Cloudskate? Count me in. Passing up on Archangel Avacyn, which I think is significantly better than Baneslayer, because it's instant speed, so we can get our Cryptic Command on. But Cloudskate, you suspend it turn 2, and then it just comes down later and kills your opponent. Yeah, that's great. I'd probably play Skymarcher Aspirant in this deck, but we're like almost mono blue at this point. We could take... I do like me an Exclusion Mage. Get that tempo going. I'm not a big fan of Brimaz. Approach the memes. I don't know if Approach can really work in this deck, unfortunately, Saab, but I have played a few Approach decks. I don't know if you saw, I think the first stream I did on YouTube, we drafted an Approach deck, and it was actually really good. If you have enough card draw and control elements, Approach seems unbeatable. Because you can't interact with it, right? I guess Duress. Duress can beat the Approach deck. So Razorius Signet, Exclusion Mage, and Tameo. I don't think I want Tameo. I'll just take the Exclusion Mage. We're like mono 3-drops here, which is totally fine with me. And then History of Benalia. I don't want this many 3-drops. So Watery Grave makes Marsh Flats also tap for blue. But I'd like to wait to be able to find a blue-white duel. Yeah, I'll take history. I mean, this card is really powerful. And then, what do we want out of this pack? Spell Pierce can keep us alive. Champion of Wits, Journey to Nowhere, Porcelain Legionnaire. How aggressive are we? Because I think Porcelain Legionnaire is the best if we're staying aggressive. Even though it's colorless, it can tap for white for Conclave Tribunal. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Champion. And how is our removal so far? I want our removal to be spell-based more than enchantment-based because we have Jace Vryn's Prodigy. I'd like to be able to flash back like Path to Exile. I guess we do take a Porcelain. I would probably take the Champion of Wits or the Aether Sphere, but we have so many 3s and not that many 2s. Oh, wow. Journey's also a good consideration, Sob. And it could have been the better pick, but I think I explained a little bit. I want spells to kill creatures, not enchantments. Just for the marginal value of Jace. This pack, I want everything in here. Can we wheel the Tempest Gin? How good is Mentor, first of all? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Mentor is okay in this deck, but not the most insane thing I've ever seen. I kind of like taking Thalia, but that locks us out as well. Let's just go Tempest Gin. We could even just end up mono blue. Ooh, Elish Norn, Lady Gaga. There's an Oust. See, that's a good removal spell, the Splash. I don't really want... I'm not going to play Thought Scour no matter what. Ooh, Phantasmal Image. Guys, stop passing Phantasmal Images. Although a lot of our creatures are legendary, aren't they? But Phantasmal Image on Cloudskate, Exclusion Mage, Sower, Revelark is all pretty sweet. Let's take it. Oh yeah, getting back Phantasmal Image with the Lark. That's the dream. I want Walking Ballista, but I really need a Seachrome Coast here. Even though it doesn't trigger Tempest Gin. That's okay. Hey, we got Approach back. Now we need to decide, do we want Skymarch Aspirant or just a nice old Repeal? I don't know how many 1-drops we're actually going to play. But we already have 2 ways to bounce things. I guess I take a 1-drop. We could get there, you never know. Alright, I like Brumez more than Honor here. We don't have that many white creatures. Brawl's Expertise. Probably not playing. Spell Pierce is actually pretty nice. Against a lot of decks, this card is brutal. Well, we have our deck already, and it's only been 2 packs. Blue is so open. I might honestly just go mono blue. I don't want to play Brumez. Or like Splashing Geist Revelark. The rest of the white's not that good, to be honest. And maximizing our island helps with Tempest Gin, casting Cryptic Command, and a bunch of other things. I want to find, what do we want? Muldrifter? Some type of Mana Leak type cards. Some like, you know, early interaction. I really do wish we had wheeled that to Fairy. How good is Gearhulk in this deck? Gearhulk seems pretty good. We have Pact, Cryptic, Spell Pierce. I kind of want to take Gearhulk, guys. I know Time Warp's in the pack too, and we do have Jace Vryn's Prodigy, but 6 mana 5/6 with Flash. And then maybe we can wheel Nykthos. Yeah, I'm down. We're going mono blue Devotion, or at least trying to. There's a Censor. That's kind of exactly what we were looking for. Early interaction. Passing. Really not much for us. I guess Gideon Ally of Zendikar is something to consider, but you know, we don't need no 4-drops. Just like you play Geist, censor their thing, and then they're dead. That's that's how this works. And then they kill our Geist. They kill our where is she? Kira, and then we just play a Revelark. Ooh, a Mind Control. There's also a Solemn Simulacrum. This is a little challenging, actually. Because Solemn is, again, good with Revelark, but we're not really ramping to anything above 4. Alright, we'll take Mind Control. It also increases our Devotion count for when we wheel... Well, hopefully wheel Nykthos. There could be like a mono blue player who's going ham, or a mono green player who's going ham. So Augur of Bolas, we have 1, 2. We don't have that many spells that hit off the Augur. We could take Moloku. We could also take a Student. I just don't think we're gonna have that many white sources, so let's take a Moloku. Although I probably will not play it. Ooh, there's a Vizier. Vizier's really good. Also a combo with Revel Arc. So what kind of creatures are we going to be copying with all these creature copy effects? Like some random dorky 2/2s, right? Because this is legendary, legendary, legendary. Alright, we need... I guess Vizier copies their best guy. We could also take Stratus Dancer. Or Thalia. Thalia is interesting. Vizier's really good though. I don't know actually. Also Manatithe, but we already have Censor, and I don't want to be very heavy white. Yeah, it's between these 3. I don't like Spellskite too much in this deck, but I like it in general. Let's go with Vizier. Feeling a little frosty here. Okay. Then we got Icefall Regent. Careful consideration, I don't think we need. Icefall actually fits this deck pretty well. It's a curve topper. It, you know, puts their creatures out of commission. They can't attack or block. And it's hard to kill. Dancer? Yeah, sorry, Sob. I should have taken the Dancer, I think. Vizier, I don't know. Vizier's really good too. It's a clone effect, so you copy the best creature in play, and then they kill it, and then you copy the best creature in play again. So it's the best creature in play times 2. Like what more? I don't know how much more you need than that. I'm almost feeling like I want Baral's Expertise. I'm gonna bring it in like dirtily matchups. Like Baral's Expertise into one of our 3-drop seems really good. So I think I'm playing these. I do like Conclave Tribunal because we don't have any removal at the moment. I think I like the Lark. Let's see, here's Baral. Instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less. That actually doesn't help us that much. Baral's surprisingly bad with Pact of Negation, and Cryptic Command, the limiting factor is the blue mana more than it is the 1. We could take Sword of Light and Shadow for the sideboard, but I think I want Declaration in Stone. That's a good card to flashback with Jace. Clear blockers and all that. Alright, we'll take deck. I don't know if I'm main decking it though. We could play a 60 card deck easily. History might be tough to cast. Yeah, I was really hoping to find like a blue-white dual land so we could make our fetches way better. Because I like history in our deck. Oh wow, this pack's pretty good too. Yeah, we might be out on history. Which means we're like barely splashing white for these cards. Jace Architect of Thought is pretty good. We're like almost Jace tribal. We're missing 1 Jace, but it's the Mind Sculptor, so that's hard to hit. Do we need, let's see, how many creatures do we actually need? I think we have enough to win the game. Image, Legionnaire, Cloud Skate. I might even cut Legionnaire. Alright, we'll take, this Jace is kind of bad. Wow, we wield Time Warp, but we also wield Nykthos. Oh, I forgot they're in the same pack. Nykthos seems amazing in this deck, but what do we do with the extra mana is the question. So we can, you know, Kira, Tempest Djinn, Vizier, Sower, Cryptic. I guess just deploying our threats really fast. Woohoo, let's go! Welcome, Caleb's #1 fan. I wish I could ask people in real time. I'm taking Nykthos. We already have a deck built. And I think just improving our mana base is kind of the best thing we can do now. You can take a Gideon for the sideboard. We can sideboard into kind of a dirtily matchup. Yeah, a Maria Angel too. Student is fine. No respect for Manatithe, anyone. And then Breeding Pool doesn't actually do anything. Red was very open too. I guess, looking back after this draft, it seems like the open lane was red, like blue-red aggro, which is unfortunate because like Rekindling Leaf Phoenix is one of my favorite cards to play. Nykthos would have definitely been my pick. Well, it's mine, so We're doing okay. 24 playables. We can make one cut, which is probably Mana Tithe. Hi, Caleb. Welcome, Shirika29. Welcome to the chat. What do we want a Moloku? I almost feel like I want a Moloku here. And then Oust. The benefits of Oust get pretty bad when you're not playing that many white sources, but I do kind of want Windbreast Kite's value. Is it weird to splash a Windbreast Kites? What if we cut Oust, we play Gideon. Marsh Flats doesn't do anything. Yo, is this chat thing working? Yeah, it is. Welcome, Aaron MK. Ooh, our white man is kind of sketchy. I don't think we can play Gideon. Maybe we just play Moloku as like a top end. I would play the Deck and Stone over Oust. I think I agree, but the question is, would you play Deck and Stone at all? I think, like, our white splash is pretty minimal. I don't even know if I can play. I don't think I can play Windbreast Kites. Let's re-arrow. The Legionnaire is essentially colorless. Yeah, it is. I just don't know how aggressive we are. It does help cast Conclave Tribunal. Let's go back. So this is 23. So this is a playable deck. So we can play. Here are the options here. Moloku, Legionnaire. If we put enough white sources for Gideon, then we're also going to play Windbreast Kites. But I feel like I want almost all islands. We have Tempest Djinn, Cryptic Command, and all that nonsense. How good is Revelark actually? Gets back Geist, Riftwing. I don't think it gets back Tempest Djinn. Can you go mono blue? We can, but I feel like Geist and Revelark are worth splashing. I mean, the Lark, if it dies, it gets back. We have the combos of like Phantasmal Image, Vizier plus Revelark, which I think that's way too good to pass up. Aaron says, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you not playing Mana Tithe? I know, I really love Mana Tithe. The thing is, we already have Censor, and I'm trying to be like almost mono blue. Yeah, it's not a good card to splash, unfortunately. I think here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start Porcelain Legionnaire. We can get it down early because we already have plenty of threats. Oh no! I'm playing Moloku. My reasoning is I can get it back with Revelark. That's it. That's the reasoning. We're playing 2 planes gives us 4 white sources. Caleb, no respect for Mana Tithe. Also, Caleb, I'm cutting Mana Tithe. Look, this is probably the first time I've ever cut Mana Tithe in my life. Moloku is really good. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources for 3 white spells. How many blue sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we can afford to play 1 more white source here. The Heights plus Moloku seems awesome. Alright, you got me. I'm mostly playing it just to see if you can play Windbreast Kites with only 4 white sources. But, alright, here's the deck. Gearhulk's not amazing, but fleshing back Cryptic and Pact are worth it. Let's go. Remove this. Is there any reason to play this last fetch? I don't think so. Especially with how few white sources we have, it's likely to be dead. Man, this deck looks sweet. It's missing, like, Mana Leak and Remand. Gearhulk Flashback Pact is slightly less good. Yeah, I mean, like, Snapcaster Pact is way better, but just the fact that you're spending 6 mana to get a 5/6 in play and countering their spell, it's very hard for them to come back from that. Gearhulk Flashback Cryptic is really what we're in here for there. Oh yeah, we got all the threats right here. For 11 mana overall. Yeah, but you spend the other mana later on. It doesn't matter how much mana you spend if you've already won. I'm gonna keep, this hand's a little sketchy, but it has all our colors, some interaction, and Spell Pierce against the blue deck seems good. And then we just need them to play a creature, and then... This whole game's gonna be a Spider-Man meme. Manatide looking pretty good right about now. Look, Manatide always looks good, Aaron. But we're playing 4 white sources in the whole deck. I agree with you completely. I love the card. We got to play islands here because we got a Tempest Chin, cost triple blue. And then we can like jam and nick those or something. One is on blue-black. Assume control. It's pretty hard to hit blue-black aggro here. Yeah, none of that. Manatide would have worked too, Aaron. I know, you're right. But so does Spell Pierce. Alright, let's draw the 3-drop 4/4 flyer. Yeah, I don't know. Is this too many clones? I feel like it's not too many clones. Alright, that's good. Well, we're playing the Steal Your Girl deck now, I guess. They're gonna play a creature. Just put headphones on, now I can actually hear. Is it too quiet? I don't know how I'm actually broadcasting. What are your weak excuses for not running Manatide? No, I think the volume's good on my end. I'm at the... Ooh, this is dirty. Alright, poor OP. No, Caleb, you're plenty loud. Alright. I just have Harry Potter on as well, alright. Should I talk quieter? I don't know, I'm new to this whole live thing. So, let's just do this. We're gonna Phantasm Image their guy. If they kill it, we could just also copy their Kira. And then next turn, we're gonna Vizier their Glen-Elendra Archmage, and we're just gonna completely dominate the Glen-Elendra Archmage battles. It's a little risky because we could have Conclave Tribunal the Glen-Elendra, but I think it's almost better for us to have this in play. And then we're gonna play Vizier, copy this, and then we can kill their Glen-Elendra. This is great. Or if they tap out, we can mind control. Like how do they beat this? I don't know. Just tap out for something. I'll let it resolve, then I'll steal your guy. Alright, fair enough. JVP. So let's go Plains? Play a Vizier. This is the worst standstill game, it's lovely. Well, we're winning the standstill now because we have a thing within Balm that is also going to gain Persist. This is gonna get dirty. I guess I'll copy yours. And now we can attack. If this goes to YouTube, please make the thumbnail a Spider-Man meme. I probably will. It's gonna go to YouTube, so there will be Spider-Man memes. I mean, there's no reason not to attack. We have 2 Glen-Elendras. And then, basically we need to get them to tap out, and then we can mind control their Glen-Elendra. Oh, no, it doesn't target, Aaron. So I don't think that would have mattered too much. Alright, so we can trade here. Moto loves pairing the mirror. That is very true. Good point, good point. Yeah. I've played games like this once or twice before. Too much Glen-Elendra here. 4 mana. This is why you're the stream and I'm just over here. Yeah, well, I'm also way more focused. You're watching Harry Potter, right? Draw 2, discard 1, sure. That's that is a bait that I will not fall for. Which Harry Potter are you watching? I'm gonna be honest here. I've only seen all of the Harry Potters one time, and it was all in one long fever dream. I was like 6 part 1. Jeez, okay. I was like really sick in college, and my friends were like, "You haven't seen Harry Potter? You're watching all of them in one day." So I don't really. I just have like a blur in my mind of what all the Harry Potters are. Yeah, I mean, we just let it die. That seems fine. Now, imagine this, right? Let's say we draw Revelark, We're gonna get back Glen-Elendra, or Vizier, and Phantasmal Image. This is why we're playing white in the deck. That is a bold offer. So if they kill my Glen-Elendra, I feel like them not being able to cast spells is pretty important. Let's keep their Glen-Elendra around. JVP? Yeah, none of that. Copy you. And then we're gonna mind control their Glen-Elendra. Oh, this is so mean. I don't think I've ever been this mean before. Oh man. Can you get Elendra flooded? Like, is that possible to have too many Glen-Elendras? I feel like the answer is no. Obnixilis. So which one do we want to sacrifice? I feel like we want to sacrifice theirs. Yes, against mono green. But then we just copy their other things, you know? And then it doesn't matter. The real question is, which one do we sacrifice? Oh my god, guys, I have an idea. Oh my god. Welcome, Blading. Alright, here we go. You ready? We're gonna sacrifice, counter this. We're gonna leave them with their Glen-Elendra. No, here's why. We need a Glen-Elendra in play. We can then embalm Vizier, getting back another Glen-Elendra. The process repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Boom. And that's why we kept her around. Trivia, is the token white or blue? Well, I already saw it. It's white, yeah. If I didn't see it and I just had to guess, I would have said blue. Does that say... Did all embalms make the token white? I actually don't remember. Poor opponent. I would be so tilted if I was them. So they can't board wipe. I guess the best thing they can do is Massacre Worm. So we could just hold up Gear Hulk plus a bunch of counterspell mana. What is this? What do you have? Dream Eater. Damn, that mana tide is looking pretty rough now. So what do? Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Oh, well, this is rough. Yeah, we can't do anything here. But it's cool, because if they kill this, then we get our own Dream Eater, and then we can bounce our mind control. They're definitely citing her. But then we just copy their Dream Eater a million times. Oh, this is so rude. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I am going to play Jace post-combat. We can like nick... Well, I guess it depends on what they block. If they kill this one... So I think their best bet is bouncing Glen-Elendra. Can I just sacrifice her to do anything? No. Alright, she goes to their hand. I lose my mind control. They'll bounce the token. See, that would have made sense. Oh man, if they block here though. Oh, the token doesn't have persist. Oh, never mind. I got greedy, guys. I got a little greedy. So let's just go Jace plus Conclave Tribunal. Exile the Dream Eater, because they're gonna play Glen-Elendra, and that basically locks down our non-creature spells. And a 4/3 flyer is hard for a deck to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might actually lose this game, but it's kind of worth it because we had 3 Glen-Elendras. And we can still get more. Now that they're going to replay Glen-Elendra. We basically are just trying to draw Revelark now. Never. Fair enough. And an Ashiok? Okay. This is getting a real game here. So the top 3 cards. They hit our Thassa. No! They hit our best creatures. And Cryptic? Wow. Damn, I love Ashiok so much too, Aaron. They hit literally our 3 best win conditions. Good morning, Boon TV. Splashback is gross as hell. So we can go Riftwing, bounce Ashiok so they don't get any of those creatures. This is getting hard. Because then they have to recast Ashiok. And then we have a Riftwing to threaten her. 3, 4. I kind of like that actually. Bounce you. Because they have Glen-Elendra, Ashiok, and 1 unknown in their hand. I'll be red-green aggro and open up that pack 3 and really think about it. Well, it's Splashback, right? You can play it in any deck. It's basically colorless, I think. Well, at least last time I checked, Splashback was colorless. So here comes... Okay, so Seagate. What we really want is to catch them off guard with Torrential Gearhulk. But I kind of want to save it until we draw... Oh no, they took our stupid Cryptic command. That's right. It's gone forever. Here comes Ashiok. Yeah. Buckle up, guys. We're in for a game. And we're decking first. The Loku and Exclusion Mage and Jace. Oh no! Our deck's like all lands now. Yeah. Great. Alright, well... We can hit Ashiok, and then we could probably kill it with Gearhulk, hopefully. Yeah, they hit 6 of our best spells. I don't even know what we have left to win the game with. Sword of Temptation, Sensor Critique. Okay, I didn't need those. Sower would have been pretty nice. Sower's really good against Glen-Elendra too. Basically, our deck is the anti-Glen-Elendra deck. And that's about it. So here's the game plan. If they attack with Seagate Oracle, it depends on what they do pre-combat. Here comes Glen. Maybe. Yeah, you want to attack first. Okay, Glen-Elendra's fine. And they have... Whatever they found off Seagate, 1 unknown. I guess the question here is it worth eating the Seagate Oracle? You can cast this right away. So the only other 3-mana Planeswalker they could play is Jace. Good mill cards and limited tend to overperform. Yeah, I mean, we're at 14 cards in library with very few ways to win the game. I think I'm going to Gearhulk and just block it. Because we need to end the game pretty quick, because we're at 14 cards. And killing it here means it can't chump block Gearhulk later on. So that's like a 3/5 damage. And yeah, Spellbeard is not getting cast, but that's okay. No. Alright, so eat you. And fortunately, Glen-Elendra has a lot of chump block action. And we're gonna fetch here, try and thin our deck a little bit. It matters a lot more with this small of a library. Yeah, okay, what do we have left? We gotta figure out how we're gonna win this. Revelark is a good one. Kira, Icefall Regent, Tempest Djinn, okay. Alright, we got some stuff. Pact is pretty bad. I don't like Pact here. We have to kill Ashiok. Well, Do we have to kill Ashiok? Because we can just swing both at face. They take 5. Ashiok mills us for 3. Oh, no, they can just get back Sower of Temptation. Yeah, we gotta attack Ashiok here. We have no way to deal with this Sower. We really signed up for a weird game here. Yep, get back here, Glen-Elendras. So they cannot get Sower yet. And they only have one more Glen-Elendras thing. We just need them to not exile Revelark, and then I think we'll be okay. Which is 3 and 12. They could Exclusion Mage. Exclusion Mage actually does nothing here. Unless they bounce their Glen-Elendras. Oh, geez. They could bounce Glen-Elendras and recast it. But then they lose Ashiok. Yeah, they just need to keep plussing and hope that they can out-turtle my win condition. What's pretty nice about Pact is it's like 0 mana, kill target Glen-Elendras. Alright, what are they getting? Exclusion Mage. Wait, are we actually going to be able to cast? What is happening here? What are you doing? Can Exclusion Mage... Oh, that's why. Yeah, it can't. So maybe they thought it could. Okay, well, we just... bring him in, I guess. It actually would have ended up better for us if they targeted their own Glen-Elendras, because then we could just Pact of Negation it. Right now, probably we're going to cast this, they're going to counter it, and then we're in trouble. But this is actually going to be pretty sick. So they bounced our Gear Hulk. So now we can flashback pact with the Gear Hulk. All thanks to them, yeah. Alright, counter that. Please use our Glen-Elendras here. Oh, yes. This is the most value I've ever seen. So that gets countered. And then we just play Gear Hulk, but we don't even need to cast Pact of Negation, do we? This is great. Yeah, I'll get this back. I'm not gonna cast it though. Right? We have no cards in hand, it doesn't matter. And we got rid of their Glen-Elendras so we can resolve a Jace. Yeah. Let's go. That's good. I almost want to save it. Why would I save it though? I don't see. Let's see. This is 7. No, playing this puts them on a 2-turn clock. I guess we're gonna play around like Super Mana League here. That's a card, by the way. 4, 5. Alright, that goes away. They take 7. And as long as they don't have like a super crazy... I think Damnation is like the only card that really gets us. And even then we can Revelark at some point and get back Cloudskate, Phantasmal Image, copy Cloudskate. Or no. Yeah. The loop is you Revelark, you get back. No, you can't. Okay, so they have Jace. Seneca says no. What is the answer? No. What is no? For the Revelark loop? Yeah, the dream is you copy Revelark while it's in play, and then you kill the copy. Jace, bounce Gear Hulk. Okay, bouncing Isola Region is fine. So Jace dies. Bouncing Gear Hulk would have probably been better. Tech Jace. Based on their exclusion mage, I assume that's what they do. Yeah, I think they thought they could bounce their own thing. What even is there in Dimir? Hostage Taker? Hostage Taker would be good, but they can't recast whatever they hit. Jason hit them for 5. Yeah, let's do that. Are you talking about what beats us, CAC? Because I think Damnation here would do it. Unless Jace dies, then... Okay, they're in desperation. Let's... yeah, let's place full region with their blocker. Because they need something that, like, targets it. We'll keep the island in hand for bluffsies or whatever. And it's going pretty good so far. They have 1 card in hand. I'm honestly surprised that you're in a winning position. Uh-oh. 5 mana. Tamiyo? Okay. I think we win this. They can bounce. Oh, please bounce. Okay. Alright, I'm interested. This has been a great game, but we get that back. Oh, God, I hope they bounce Gearhulk and forget about our... Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, we totally turned this around. I don't want to speak too early yet because there are things happening, but I think what's going to happen is OP is going to bounce Gearhulk and we're going to nick those in response to the bounce trigger to get 6 mana and then just replay it, and then we Conclave Tribunal Dream Eater, and then they block 1 thing and we hit for 6. Actually, I think no matter what they do, they're dead. But yeah, I was considering scooping to the Ashiok. I mean, that's why you never scoop. Things are getting spicy. Oh, things get spicy when you play mono blue. I really want... I don't know how much people would like this, but I want to make a mono blue cube. It would be interesting because then you would have like... You'd have to build sub-archetypes, right? Like blue aggro, blue control. Fat caster mage. Yeah, everyone was hating on Gearhulk. Gearhulk Pact of Negation has been an all-star so far. What was I saying? Yeah, but I think a cube that's all... How is it, Terry Dax? Because it seems like it would be interesting, but I have never played it, so it could just be horrible. Same with the mono red cube. I feel like something like Nykthos would be like first pick. Alright, so here we go. See, they thought that they could do a thing, but in reality, Nykthos is the MVP. Alright, you bounce my guy. And then they just scoop. Gearhulk comes down. Boom. And they have no cards in hand, so we just Conclave Tribunal the Dream Eater again, and then swing, and they die. Great. This was just game 1, wasn't it? Why are all the games I end up in so absurd? Seems like it would have fewer interesting draft decisions. It depends on how you build it. Yeah, Nykthos so good. Yeah, get packed doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm really glad I took Nykthos over Time Warp because it just takes a land slot and it gave us 6 mana. It's insane. Nah, I don't need that. Alright. So we're not going to show them any more cards even if we draw something good. We did not. Even though they exiled all of our good cards. Exile you. What did they surveil? Just lands? Alright, let's hit for lethal. Right click, attack all, LOL, GG. Mono blue cube would be my nightmare. Both players staring at each other with draw and counter spells in hand. I think it depends on how you make the cube, because yes, you could just put a bunch of counter spells in there, but there are like some interesting cards in mono blue, like Psionic Blast. It probably would need to be drafted. Color decisions wouldn't play into draft decisions. That's true. I'm not saying it would be good. I'm just saying I want to see how it plays out. Like, I would like to draft it at least one time. It would basically just reinforce my faith in why Magic decided to make separate colors. I think it was a good decision. This Porcelain Legionnaire seems actually pretty good against the OP. They're like mono blue dirtle things, and just playing a 3/1 first strike. Let's see, what creatures do they have? Glen-Elendras. 3/1 first strike's like big enough to get through all their creatures. I want to see mono white. Yeah, mono white would just be like a dirtle match. Everyone just have a million tokens. Okay, Spell Pierce is good. Lost Exclusion Mage. Blue gold cards as well. That would get interesting. Yeah, maybe not mono blue, but like a 2-colored cube, like blue-red. I don't know what to cut for Legionnaire. We're just not gonna play Legionnaire. Yeah, it's not good enough. Yeah, I think there's a lot of like different cube diversity that you could go. Wow, this hand's insane. You got Spell Pierce into Jace. Jund Cube would be fun. It's just like play all of your spells and then whoever. And Censor? Okay, alright. I think we're doing it. We want our opponent to. What do we do? I guess the real question is, do we play Jace on 2? If we hit a land, the answer is definitely no. Because I want to have Spell Pierce. See, I don't know if the answer is definitely no now. We're not going to play him. I think we're going to play 1 turn off curve, and that's fine. If they just like go Swamp Ashiok, we would much rather have counter spells. So now we can play Lil Man Jace. Pass turn. And they don't have any black mana, so they can't. The only removal spell we saw from them was Never Return. Maloku? Yeah, none of that. See, I think it was. Who is it? Is Brawl's Expertise just a garbage card? It is not all the time. I think it's really good in certain situations. Like if your opponent's playing like mono green Dirtle Bears, like mono green 4-drops, and you like Brawl's Expertise all their things and play something else, then it's really good. Let's loot with Jace. We want to hit a land. Okay, and Harbinger is an instant. Exclusion Mage is sorcery. What are we discarding? All these cards are good. I think we're gonna play JVP here. Censor's not that great. I just want to get Jace down. I'm just deciding what to discard. I think it's just Harbinger. The instant speed is not that relevant. Brawl's Expertise gives a huge amount of tempo at the cost of a card. Yeah. It could be good in like a blue-white aggro style deck. I could definitely see that. But in general, I tend to shy away from pure tempo cards that cost 5. I think that's the biggest limiting factor. Like, Spell Pierce is great because it gains you tempo and it's kind of card advantage, but it only costs 1 mana. So I just prefer my tempo plays to be inexpensive. Brawl's Expertise is great, you know, it's 5 mana. Basically, you control the board state now, but you have to get up to 5 mana, which is kind of a lot. Have you played Jund Cube Pterodax, or are you just saying it would be good? Are you the one who said your friend had a cube? Oh yeah, you did. Do you just have like friends with all the good cubes here? Alright, so opponent has Swamp. Ashiok is bad for us. Go for the Throat Chase. That's not so bad. I can deal with that. So let's redraw. Windbrisk Heights. Not gonna be attacking with that for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think they showed any major 6-drop plays. They're gonna try and do their Dream Eater or whatever on my turn, so we can censor it then. Honestly, I'm just gonna get down an Icefall Regent. That's really hard for them to target. I've seen lists for Jund Cube, but watch games of the Mono Blue Cube draft. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to experiment with that. I want Magic Online to have an option where like you can build your own cube and then play it with friends. I would pay so much money for that. Because they have all the card library. Right, you have Dream Eater, that's my guess. Just pass turn, we're gonna censor it on our turn. No! They were smart. They were smart, guys. Well, what do you bounce? spells. It's only spells. Okay. Alright, opponent was smart. They didn't play into Censor, but we can... do I even care about Dream Eater? I don't think I really do. Surveil 4. I'd easily pay $30 a month for unlimited cube games. I don't think Jace is dying though. They can bounce him, but then we just replay him. I don't know if I'd pay $30. Well, yeah, if you don't have to pay for the games themselves. But if you have to pay $30 a month and then pay like $10 for each cube entry fee, I wouldn't be about that life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so if $30 covers the cube entry fee, then I'd be down. Just have like no prizes. I feel like subscription-based... Yeah, it would be awful. I feel like subscription-based models are better for Magic Online anyway. They are bouncing Jace? But why? That's more... that's more card draws. Whatever. Without ever finding people to play it. I feel like there'd be a big market for people to cube. I mean, we have 12 people in chat. I could just say like, hey guys, let's go all cube. OP wants me to deck. That's gonna be a difficult thing to do. Alright, so let's go Jace. I hear you. I got 2 cubes and no friends. Oh, that's so sad. Well, if you're ever in the southwest of the United States of America, we can cube. What if we start upticking Jace? No. We're gonna win on card advantage. Ooh, the Lark. Oh man. Okay. So we can exclusion mage their Dream Eater. And then hit for 4. That seems like pretty good tempo value. What if, like, their bouncing doesn't do that much to us. I'll be in Phoenix for the holidays. Hey! That's like 2 hours from where I live. No one wants to cube where I live. Have you ever just tried like walking into a game shop or a card shop and being like, hey guys, I have a cube? I actually don't know how they would feel about that. I feel like they couldn't really stop you. Yeah, 7 to 8 times. And nobody played? Don't they understand what cube is? Cube is Magic, where you get to choose what the format is. I have proxies in one of my cubes. I can't take the judgment. I made an entirely proxied vintage cube because I ain't about to shill like $20,000 for a cube. I'll drop every game to cube if it were in a game store. Yeah, same. Cubing in person is so much more fun than cubing online because, like, you know, when you're making ridiculous plays like it happened in this game. Okay, so they're playing Ashiok. She just dies. When you're playing like ridiculous plays that happen in this game, you have someone to like talk through the experience with. It's just way more fun. Commander is really fun too, though, Aaron, because Commander is basically like all the haymakers of Cube, but you can plan for it. The problem with Commander is like, okay, that's fine. What is this? 4 mana. Guys, I don't know what's happening, but I think we're about to just dominate this game. Jace Belrin was 3 mana. He drew 3 cards. I guess it was 6 mana because we had to recast him, but Commander Cube sounds awesome. What, Caleb? What's the problem with Commander? Wait, didn't I say Commander was great? I just don't think it's as fun as Cube. Purely because of the... There's like this weird tension in Commander where like it's a format where you can win on like turn 1 super easily if you want, but it's also a format where people try to have fun. So if your playgroup doesn't have that same mindset as you and you're like trying to win and they're trying to have fun, then like nobody has fun and nobody wins. I think that's my biggest issue with Commander. So if you have a good playgroup who like all agrees like, you know, playing dirtily cards is fine, then I would definitely do it. All right, let's hit for 6. I have black-white printouts of the cards I proxy. Ooh, okay. I need to make a video. I make some, like, Some people call it the fact that I have proxies. Yeah, well, they need to deal with it. They're only sad because they spent way too much money on cards. Let's play a Moloku here. And hold up Sensor. What did anyone else say? Depends on the group. I find people just become way less interactive and just try to combo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you just have like a fully combo. Can we post links? Yeah, it should be fine. As long as it's a safe link. I trust you, Pterodax. You have a friend who has a mono blue cube. That's trustworthy. Alright. So, Damnation would be bad. But we have Revelark to get back Moloku, so that's fine. This is my cube. Alright, I will check it out probably after this stream. At some point I will check it out. We got an opponent to beat, but they only have 5 minutes left. Destroy target creature, sure. I don't The opponent's spending way too much mana on nonsense things. And they have 3 mana. Let's get some Moloku stuff going. Bounce. Bounce. Let's bounce planes, I guess. Oh, we could keep resetting Windbreast Kites too. Oh man, that's great. Okay, alright. Whoever said Windbreast Kites Moloku. Ooh, Vizier. Vizier Revelark. I want to have Sensor up, so let's just play Windbreast Kites. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I kind of like the Goose. And JVP, the rest is fine. Let's hit for this many's. I'm gonna hold up my mana. I don't know, Sensor could be good. I don't really want to tap out for Revelark. I'd rather save Revelark to get back Moloku later on. And they still have the 6-drop bounce thing in their hand, but it's gonna take all their mana. Goose plus Caracas feels so good. Yeah, it does. Or the, what is it? Django Castle or whatever, the one that prevents 2 damage to a creature. That one's really fun too. Alright, well, we won round 1. Let's is Moloku main deck? I hope it is. Yeah. Alright, let's run it back. Move this over here so people can see the deck. Caleb, my wife is also applying for PhD program statistics. Ooh, that is a good program to go into right now. Statistics, I'm of the opinion that statistics is like one of the most important things to study, because that's really how you model real life. A lot of things are chaotic and difficult to model with like smooth mathematical equations. Any tips for the process of applying to PhD programs? Stochastic. Yeah, stochastic methods. I've been studying that like a lot lately just because I feel like it's super important, but also for like artificial intelligence, right? You have to program some kind of chance in there. This hand is pretty bad. Okay, any hand with Jace is super keepable. I'll get to your question about the PhD program real quick. I'll keep Kira. I have my tips for the process. I mean, they really care about the GED, whatever. I took it so long ago. But yeah, they really care about that, so getting good scores. My scores were pretty bad, except in the math and science, but I applied to a program that didn't really care. GRE, there you go. Thanks, Caleb's #1 fan. I don't know. Caleb's #1 fan applied to not a PhD program, but a master's program too. What else did I do? My essay. The problem is I'm not a good person to ask because I don't plan at all. I just kind of wrote an essay, and then how important, if at all, is it to reference professors at the university? Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, asking questions is better because I'm bad at just saying things. That's very important. If you have a professor that you want to work for and you have like their credentials that show that you can definitely work for them, they'll probably forward your application to the professor. Because the whole point of a PhD program is basically to work for a professor. And a lot of the reasons why people drop out of PhD programs and stuff like that is they get there, they don't really know what they want to do, and they don't find a professor who's willing to support their work, and then they have a lot of trouble. So yeah, definitely listing a profession you want to work for will be huge. And then it also makes the process easier. So when I started a PhD program, I didn't know who I wanted to work for, and it was horrible. Okay, so she can try and mention one whose work she's interested in. Yes, I think that's definitely a good idea. So this is draw a card, then discard. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let them level this up a bunch, and then steal it with mind control, and then just get our own hauling mine. Planes. Sorry, I gotta focus on the game for a bit. I'll try and answer it more. Do I want to loot with Jace now? See, the thing is, they didn't level up the Enclave, so that feels like a counterspell. So you control, they can't get it back. Well, alright, we'll jam Kira. I guess that's fine. If they counter it, it just feels like they have a counterspell, but it's not Force Spike, because that's not in the cube. Okay, actually getting Kira Mana Leaked is fine. I don't mind that. And then we could just loot with Jace later on. I'd suggest her to reach out to the professors before she applies and see if they will be taking students. That also helps, because if you apply for a professor who's like just completely full, then you're kind of wasting your time, because they'll just be like, oh, I don't need a student. I mean, so my group, my professor should say no to students, but I have like 15 people in my group, and he has, ooh, discarding Pact Negation. Their hand must be gas. And he has like no real way to like manage everybody, because 15 people is just way too much to manage. Draw a card, then discard, okay. Oof, all this talk of having focus on one person's work as an undergrad makes me stress out. Don't worry about it, Pterodax. I think it gets, as one who's been through the whole process, I think the hardest thing that I ever went through was like sophomore and junior year of undergrad. I think those are probably the most difficult times. And maybe freshman year of grad school, but honestly, undergrad was really tough for me. Ooh, we can mind control that? Alright. There's just a lot to learn in undergrad. But like, as you get to more and more challenging things, you know more stuff. So it's not gonna get like really hard all of a sudden. 5% my battery isn't going to make it. Oh no! Okay, yes, year 2 and 3 undergrad was such a grind. Yeah. Ooh, JVP? Wait, no, that's Jace Balerian. Alright, we're discarding Island. We don't need that. We don't need none of that. So... How many does this need? Less than 5. I really want to mind control that. So I'm just going to play Jace Balerian here. Taking leave this year? Yeah, it's not a bad plan. Let's just make us draw a card. My last semester was so friggin' fun though. Yeah, last semester of undergrad is... Whew. That was some of my best memories. Alright, let's just pass turn. They get to scry 1. So they need to play 3 blue sources here. That's not bad. I don't think you told it. What are you studying, Pterodax? Because I think different degree programs have different difficulties at certain times. I think mechanical engineering, the hardest year was sophomore year, where they just like jam all the mechanical engineering stuff down your throat. But then math was like senior year. All right, what is this? Jace, Architect of Thought. That's not so bad. Arrange the cards into 2 piles. Cyclonic Rift is actually kind of troublesome here. So you can have lands or Cyclonic Rift. And I'm in philosophy, but originally I was in statistics. Yeah. Statistics is really tough, so I understand. And philosophy, there's probably a lot of paper writing for that too, I imagine. Which to me is the most arduous task. I hate writing papers. Alright, let's loot. We really want to flip Jace. I don't really have spells to flash back, but... Icefall Regent. I don't think we need a Moloku here. We don't have the mana for it. Okay, let's draw. Let's hit a land here, shall we? Okay. Hmm. How do I do this? I guess we can let Thassa hit Jace once, and that's fine. Reveler King, Jace, Architect of Thought. What did they take? They took the land, okay. Let's Conclave Tribunal their Jace. And then, wait, what's the game plan here? Conclave Tribunal Jace. And then loot with this Jace. Okay, they're looting. That lets me think they have Spell Pierce in their deck. And then, yeah, we're going to exile Jace. Leave them with Thassa, which is, in general, not a good decision. But because we have Mind Control and we really want to steal her, I think that's a good idea. Although, we're taking their blue mana spells, so it's going to be less likely. And I'm going to loot with Jace right now. I really want to hit a land. Okay. That's exactly the reason. Let's discard Vizier. Having it in your graveyard is actually pretty nice because you can still activate it when you need it, but you can also evoke Revelark and get it back. Like, right now we can evoke Revelark, get back Maloku and Vizier, and that's pretty nice. All right. It was drilled into me, CP English in high school, how to BS my way through a 20-page paper if needed. Those little 3-5 page papers were easy for you. It's all the reading I hated. I love reading, it's pretty much all I'm good at. Yeah, I think, you know, different people like reading and different people don't. I don't mind reading. I think writing is just very tedious. But it's necessary, right? If nobody wrote, then you wouldn't be able to read anything, so. I've kind of lost track of this game. So they can level this up a bunch of times. What is going on here? 6 mana. What is, yeah. It kind of makes sense, right, Aaron? Okay, what do we do here? I kind of like plussing Jace. Just keep drawing cards. They're in mono blue, like what are they gonna do? Windbrisk Heights. Hey, just joined. What round is this? AB 18 Alpha. This is round 2. We are currently 1-0, and I need to focus more on playing unless I'm talking at the moment. Let's go Windbrisk Heights tapped. Ooh, wait. Can you play the land? Alright, we can play a Nykthos, I guess. Complete whiff. And then I guess of all the cards I want countered, this feels like a Torrential Gearhulk into Mana Leak. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have played anything. This has gotta be Torrential Gearhulk, right? How old is the average Magic player, do y'all think? 23? 25? Counter target spell, ooh. You can't Jace for Jace me? Alright. Just got Jace for Jaced. But we have Conclave, we can still cast Conclave Tribunal. Let's just pass turn here. The main reason I'm keeping Jace in play is to block Thassa. 29. Yeah, I can check the average age of whoever watches my channel. I think it's people aged 25 to 30 is most of the people who watch me. Which I imagine would be the average player. I feel like the people who play MTGA... Wow, this is a hard split. Harbinger can bounce Jace. I kind of want to do compulsive versus everything. It's just card advantage. I live in a college town, so for me it feels like 1920-ish. Yeah, for everyone it really depends on who you know. What did they choose? Okay, they chose the 2. Yeah, that seems like a fair pick. I like that split. You gross. Greetings, the man, the myth, the legend. I'm 40. Welcome, Fifi Boo. I feel like you're the... Honestly, Fifi Boo, I think you're the first person to use a Twitch emote in my chat, ever. I don't know if that's good or bad. But that is my favorite Twitch emote. Discarding Harbinger? Wow, their hand must be insane. Master of Waves. That's pretty good. That's halfway decent. And then they can make Thassa unblockable. Time to change that. Now everyone spams emotes. Is anyone here under 20? I don't know if they would answer that. Let me block? Oh, you let me block? Sure. Okay. Let's flip Jace. Ooh, Cryptic Command. That is a good card. And we can hit it with Gear Hulk. Okay. Alright, what are we doing now? How are we going to play this game? How are we winning? I can't talk in chat right now. I need to focus on how I'm winning this game. So, we're going to... Mind control the Thassa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Problem is if they have a counterspell that's so bad. I think I'm discarding Icefall Regent. It's just the least useful here. We keep Jace Balerion. Alright, this really feels like a counterspell from the opponent. But I don't know how we're winning this. Yeah, OP's doing much better than us here. Oh, PS I'm Dr. Z Wellness. Okay, that makes sense. It's hard to recognize people based on their Twitch. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. Here's a... Can we survive this turn? Hang on. Let's Jace. I'm going to draw. Let's see what this is. I'm going to Vizier their Master of Waves. At some point. I don't know what that point is going to be, though. Is Evoke cast? You may cast a spell. Yeah. So... I kind of want a Torrential... I want to do a lot of things. I think the answer is Evoke Revelark. If we don't deal with all the tokens, we die. It's been real, guys. Alright, Aaron MK. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you get more battery next time. What do I do here? Passing in Gear Hulking doesn't do anything, because we don't have Cryptic. I should have discarded Cryptic Command, I think. We take 10 damage off the elementals. Oh, I'm writing this out until the machine dies. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, I feel like Evoking Revelark is our best bet. No, here's what we're gonna do. Because they can counter that. I don't want that getting countered. Yeah, I don't know how to get out of the Zanies. I'm deciding between casting Revelark and Evoking Vizier, and I don't know what's the higher EV play. Because they would have leveled up Enclave Cryptologist if they didn't have a counterspell. Alright, let's do that. It's less in general, but they can't counter it. So I think this is fine. And we still get very similar numbers of Master of Waves tokens. I think this is fine. I think they're looking up how they can counter it. Alright, let's do that. And then let's make Thassa smaller. And then Conclave Tribunal. Okay, so they did have Dissolve. Okay, I think we can get through this now. You can always mind control. Yeah, that's my game plan pretty soon. I wanted to basically get the counterspell out of their hand, but also gain some semblance of a board presence increase. And I think the best bet was, because I knew they had a counterspell, so if we like Evoke Revelark, they counter it. then we're just dead on board, basically. We take 17, or I guess 15. So this way we get this for next turn, and then we can hold up Cryptic and like, I don't know, counter something, bounce, and then have creatures to block stuff. It seems better, but it's really sketchy right now. I don't know. I should have discarded Cryptic Command to Jace loot so I could just Gear Hulk. Because casting it twice really isn't that interesting for me right now. Okay, Thought-Set Jace. Can't you convoke Tribunal's Rel? We did. That's why our guys are tapped. Yeah, that's the only reason that we could make that play. Okay, so Jace, 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 Jace. They just went all out here. So that Jace doesn't actually do anything. And we can't save that Jace. Alright, we'll keep all our elementals then. That turn went okay, I must say. So we can Brawl Chief of Compliance, sure. Man, the opponent's deck's a better mono blue deck than mine. Okay. So we can pass with Cryptic Command. Or we can just try and mind control their Thassa. Then we take a bunch of damage, but that's not so bad. I'm really not that worried about the Master tokens, to be honest. I think I'm worried about the Thassa. Like, how many counterspells can they realistically have? I guess more. Snapcaster, ooh, wow. That is how many they can have. Don't you have enough devotion to take their Thassa? With the mind control, I would. It would be 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, it would not be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would only be 4. Well, glad we baited their Cryptic, I guess. I think we keep it as an enchantment and then it turns into a creature later on. I think it's still fine. Oh geez, yeah, that'll do it. I think OP is gonna win this one. So we hit all their counter spells. We can like chain Cryptic into Torrential now, and maybe survive with a Moloku. This is gonna be hard. It says enchant creature. Well, we would have found out if the opponent didn't counter it. Okay. We gotta focus. This game is, oh my gosh. Glen-Elendras versus everything. I think we losing. Do we have a Wrath to draw into? We do not. We do not have much to draw into. And I think we're just dead. This is a lot of damage. They can counter our Cryptic. Oh, we're actually just dead here. Okay, fair enough. Alright, Mono Blue Mirror Match. How do we beat this? Porcelain Legionnaire. How do OP get all the blue spells? Right? Damn, came in after the draft again. Sorry, Smog UK. I sent out things on YouTube as a messenger. I want to find a better way to like tell people how I'm drafting. Does the messenger thing on YouTube work for you guys? Like, did anyone actually come here from that? Gideon. Because we're not going to win the mono blue Dirtle mirror match. Yeah, we are. We can win it. Let's go. Run it back. It worked, but it's delayed. Sick background car. Yeah, there's a lot of cars. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's how I learned about this? Okay. You got Twitter? I don't, but I feel like that might be an okay way to let people know. I can make a Twitter. That's probably a better way. Okay, this hand's good. This hand's really good. Yeah, I guess I'll make a Twitter and then do that. Because it doesn't make sense for you guys to check Twitch like every 5 seconds to see if I'm on. Because I stream like, I think right now I'm trying to stream twice a week. I need to hit 7 days, make a Twitter. Look, the kids and their internet things. Yeah, we are all old. D's hand here? Yeah. Dude, this Enclave Cryptologist did not get much value for the opponent last game. They looted with it like 3 times. Ooh. Phantasmal Image is going to be nice. I'm going to do a YouTube. Like I said last time, you were doing a draft in X amount of time, and yet you were already streaming. That's unfortunate that's delayed. Maybe I'll send it out earlier. I didn't know I was going to stream today. Wait, did they just miss a land drop? Did they just... I don't think they showed Spell Pierce, so let's hope. Oh, buddy. Oh, opponent. This is rough. Alright, maybe we'll try out Twitch. Anyone following UMA at all? Any insight how sealed will be? I am not following it, but I will before it comes out. Whoa, AB18 Alpha. Have you been in the chat yet? I don't think so. Welcome, if you are. Discarding Jace. Guys, we might win this one. I think it's pretty likely. We draw. Pact of Negation. Okay. I kind of want to flash in Harbinger of Tides to bounce their Enclave Cryptologist. But actually, no. It's better to just get down Thassa while they can't counter it. She's going to be 5 damage next turn. Yeah, this is going to be nice. Yeah, OP. I don't know if you can keep a 1-lander Enclave Cryptologist hand. That's a little bit greedy. I'm PvPing basically any card here. Like, our hand's awesome. Spell Pierce, yeah, that's great. I'm just giving them no cards. We have plenty to... No, we want Jason play. We want Jason play for Thassa. Okay, Conclave Tribunal is good. Let's play Kira. That turns on this Thassa. And I hit for 5. And they can't do anything to my creatures. Wait, there's spider spawning in UMA? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be... I'm gonna lose many drafts trying to force that. Alright, what do you got? Sorcerer's Spyglass. I like really don't care about that. They can stop Jace from activating, that's fine. Let's just let it resolve. I think this game, yeah, I mean, they missed land drops for what, 4 turns? The only consideration really there is to like not let them know what counterspell suite I have, but I guess they can they name Thassa? They can prevent Thassa from giving unblockable, I suppose. Caleb, you love UMA Limited? I imagine I would. What did they name? Jace Balerion? Sure. I will likely be playing a lot of it, don't worry. Any limited format that's like Cube, I'm down. I don't know if I want another island. I don't... It does let me Harbinger with Flash and Sensor, but let's put it in the bottom. We got better stuff to draw. Like a Plains. Let's hit for 7. Unfortunately, both of my creatures are legendary, so... Like, Phantasmal Image doesn't do anything here. Isn't UMA going to be super expensive? On MTGO, they usually release it as a Phantom as well as paying for cards, and almost every time, at least on Magic Online, the Phantom is just better EV than drafting the actual cards. Alright. Game 2's down. Game 3 is where it's at. We need an opponent to really stumble on mana. I think our deck's great though, just running it. $25 drafts. Yeah, just do Phantom. The whole point is about the experience anyway. Maybe in person, it's like worth getting the cards, but on Magic Online, it's not really worth it. I'm on 1% win game 3 fast. All right, Aaron, I'm doing my best. And you can catch the rest. This is going to be on YouTube. So you can catch the rest later. I'll probably be like 10 per pack in real life. Ooh. Yeah, I like the Phantom drafting experience too. For the same reason you said, Brightling. Because, whew. Well, if opponent keeps tanking during sideboarding, I don't know if we're going to win this in time. But yeah, I like... In Phantom, you get past rares that you just wouldn't in normal draft. Like if someone opened a Tarmogoyf, I guess Tarmogoyf's not that good in limited, but you know what I mean. And it's not good in their deck, they just pass it, which is how you should draft anyway. Why not run Marshflats? Because we only have 2 planes, and it gives us like basically no value. Like we don't have Brainstorm or anything. It damages us, which is kind of risky. Thinning deck is much more marginal than the odds that we just draw both planes and then it does nothing. I'm going to keep. They mulligan and we have Censor. And Sword of Temptation seems pretty good against their deck too. They mulled a 6 and kept. Okay. Wizards is saying 35 for draft packs. I hope you mean not per pack, but like $35 to do a draft. Because $35 for 1 pack of Magic cards is insane. Are you going to stream Arena? Yes, Shurka, at some point I will. I don't know if you've noticed, I really like playing Cube. And so when Cube is on Magic Online, that's mostly what I'm going to be playing. But I play Arena kind of to fill the gaps between cubing and whenever Standard is around and stuff like that. Alright, no plays here. Okay, alright. Censor's gonna get there. We can flash in a Harbinger at some point. We want to land... Ooh, Tempest Chin. Okay. Man, we really need a Plains. Or an island, not a Plains. Cube is the best stream to watch. I definitely agree with that. Holiday Cube, that's why we're streaming now. So I can get some emotes for Holiday Cube. Land. Island. Thassa. I'm not going to run that into a counterspell. We need to wait for the OP to play something. Get it. Get it. Glen-Elendras. No. No! Are they ghosting? Guys? I don't know about this. Land. Alright, well now we kind of have to play something. I should have cycled center end of turn, I think. Let's play Kira. I feel like it's the worst against their deck. They're blue, so they don't have many ways to interact. Maybe we can follow it up with Thassa. This is going to be Whirler Rouge. That's actually not so bad. Alright, so it's going to go like that, eh? Okay, Island is good. So... we can play Harbinger and hold up Censor. 5. What do they have at 6 mana? They had like... I feel like just getting down Thassa is going to be really high value. Or... actually, Tempest Jin with Kira in play is pretty sick too. Let's do that. It's going to be a 3/4 flyer and it's just going to keep getting bigger. And we're not going to swing with Kira because they can just double block with Thopters. Yeah. This is going okay. You can give this unblockable. We can then play Thassa and she'll be turned on, so she's protected from Kira. Our opponent showed... what is this? 6 mana. Ballista on 3. That can kill a Kira, I guess. That's not the worst. It's not the worst. Right? Because it's ping 1. Yeah, they have to lose their Ballista. Okay. What if we just Phantasmal Image our Tempest Jin? So there's two options we can have. We can try and Sower of Temptation their Ballista, and then they just kill Kira. I don't know. If we had one more mana, we could go Phantasmal Image into Thassa, and that would be the dream. I kind of like holding up Censor because they showed Cyclonic Rift, but Baral's Expertise just then killed our Phantasmal Image, and that's not good. It's a really hard turn. Well, we're hitting for 3 no matter what. That's happening. Oh, wait, are we? They can just double ping. Oh, alright, we're not hitting for anything, I guess. Guys, I think I played this turn wrong. Because I wanted to attack, but I forgot they could just double block with Thopters. Actually, that trade's pretty fine. Trading this for 2 Thopters and 2 counters on a Walking Ballista is pretty good. Yeah, they're not going to do that. Alright, so now we can Phantasmal Image the Tempest Djinn and hold up Censor. Or we can just play a Thassa. And I kind of just like playing a Thassa. You like the Tempest Djinn plan? Well, sorry, it's a little late. But Thassa's going to be good too. I know now 1, 2, 3, 4. The biggest issue with this play is we get got by Cyclonic Rift. Whereas with Censor we would not. But that's one card to play around. And Thassa is great because she gives unblockable, so as we hit islands for Tempest Djinn, it's just going to get huge. Although, I guess Kira plus Thassa is not the best combo in the world. And then we really want them to use the Walking Ballista. But we can Sower of Temptation it to like make them kill it or something. This game's been weird. These games against this opponent in particular have been very interactive. Glen-Elendras. That's actually not so bad. We don't we have only creature spells actually. Well, given this. Okay, so they're going for the Walking Ballista kill. Yep. Okay, Walking Ballista being gone makes Phantasmal Image a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can hit us for some amount of damage. I think I want to cycle. Do I want to cycle Censor? I guess the answer is... Right, we can take the damage, that's fine. Then we can Phantasmal Image Glen-Elendras and Censor their counterspell. Yeah, we need to keep Censor in play. Okay. And Thassa gets us to scry into a land. Yeah, okay, good. Island, Phantasmal Image. Oh no. They can kill my Phantasmal Image with Whirler Rogue, can't they? Alright, let's take Glen-Elendras. That's probably the best play here. And then we hit for a lot of damage. And this has Persist, so when it comes back, then we can copy the Whirler Rogue. Yeah, they can target it with a Thopter Maker, but then they're tapping out their Thopters, which are pretty good chump blockers here, and we're kind of winning the race pretty well. Especially, what is this? Snapcaster, just as a... Okay. They're really trying to race, I guess. Sheldock's not being activated anytime soon. Icefall Region, I think, is going to be clutch here. They have 2 cards. Yeah, our hand's pretty set up. Master of Waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, Master of Waves. Oh man, we can hit him with Harbinger of the Tides. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, this is not going the worst I've ever seen. So they're saving their Thopters to kill Glen-Elendras. So we might as well just get ourselves a Whirler Rogue. My machine's going to die, so I'll catch up with the stream later. Good luck. Thank you. Good night, Pterodax. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see. Oh, wait. We can block here and then copy Master of Waves. That seems pretty good. No, that was horrible. Oh, I made a huge punt. Yeah, alright. Never do what I just did. I think I just cost myself the game. Persist is a hell of a drug. Oh, that was really bad. Okay. Alright. We're gonna recover from that. Master of Waves. Classic. Okay. We have Cryptic Command. We need a creature now, though. That's the problem. Island I don't want. Wait, do I want? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I think we can still come back, though, because we can Sword of Temptation their Master of Waves that kills all their tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 mana up, so that land doesn't actually matter, but we kind of just want lands. Oh no, the 2 mana lets us give Thassa unblockable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sword of Temptation, Stealing Master. They have no cards in hand. Like, yes, we definitely would have been better off. With a creature in play for Thassa, but this is actually not so bad. We give Thassa unblockable, and they have to draw something to bounce her now. And we have Cryptic Command. Yeah, we're winning this pretty readily now. Alright, so we punted, but I don't think we punted the game away. They're at 3 life. We can give any of our creatures unblockable, and we have Cryptic. And they have 1 card in hand. It has to be Cyclonic Rift. Yes! Alright. Punt didn't matter. We are in the finals again. I'm gonna get some water really quick, and I'll be back. See you guys in like 2 seconds. I guess I should mute. Nah, it doesn't matter. A better play would be Harbinger into Cryptic tap team. Well, I think a better play was just we had lethal damage on the next turn if we just kept our creature alive. Because we just give both of them unblockable and they take 8. So basically any play would have been better than the play I made. I just got greedy. And yeah, just don't get greedy and then you'll be fine. Alright, into the finals. This is going pretty good. So far my record on stream is actually pretty crazy. But yeah, really sorry, don't make that misplay I did. Remember that when it persists, it comes back with a minus counter. So if we had copied Whirler Rogue, for example, we would have gotten 4 power in play and a way to give creatures unblockable. Or if we kept just kept our creature as it was, we could have countered Cyclonic Rift and not put ourselves in that position where they could kill us. It's pretty tilting for the opponent to lose to someone who makes a misplay like that. Unrelated to Magic, dogs or cats, Caleb? Can I say both? Is that a cop-out? Oh, this hand's good. If it's not an answer, I can give one, but it's going to be depressing. Finally, mono green. This is the matchup. You can say both. I'll say both. I will also say I'm like really allergic to cats, which is unfortunate. But I really like cats. So usually I just end up taking like a allergy medication and hanging out with cats. But as far as like a pet goes, I feel like I would rather have a dog because you could play with them and stuff. But I would rather have a friend have a cat and then you can play with your friend's cat without having to deal with it, like scratching your furniture and stuff. What is happening over there? Can we just talk about opponent's gonna play a turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf? Or Chandra? If they play Garrick, this is straight up modern. Sword. Oh. Okay. I'm the same way with cats. Zyrtec helps. Yeah. Opponent's doing some stuff over here. Well. Soda Body Mine can be good if it mills us Revelark targets. How much does it mill? 10? So we can, if we hit a Plains Conclave Tribunal in time, we'll be at 11, like 10 cards. Cats are like children, they are great if they aren't yours. Yes, exactly. At least it's not Garrick or something. Well, this is 6 mana. This is... I'm sorry. What? Alright. We... can... I mean, we have to play Kira. They... Okay. Here's the game plan. We can Cryptic Command. We might be able to get out of this. Icefall Regent on Inferno Titan is going to play a big role. What happened to liking this matchup? I still like the matchup. I like every matchup. I actually don't like the matchup. We don't have board wipes. Mono green is just stronger. And our counter spells are pretty weak. All to the face. Fair enough. So they can hit us for 1, 2, 3, 11. We fold a 3. Alright. Caleb, I think you're really going to like hearing this. Did they put the signets in UMA? I'm building a cube IRL. Only cards from Ravnica sets are in it, and it's actually pretty sweet. That sounds awesome. I don't know why more people don't do that. Okay, what do we mill? We still have 1 Plains. Censor, Mind Control, Exclusion Mage. We didn't mill that much, actually. That's good. You have more? Stop playing more cards. This is gonna be like a Garrick. Alright, opponent had the Stone Cold Nuts. That's fine. Ooh. Whoa. Oh no, because they have the Inferno Titan. Hang on. Phantasmal Image gives us a chance. If we can chain images. So. This turn, what do we do? We can... Yeah, because we Phantasmal Image Inferno Titan, and then they kill our Phantasmal Image and that doesn't do anything. We can Cryptic Command, tap their team, bounce the sword. Alright, Cryptic Command, tap their team has to be the play here. And I feel like we have to bounce the sword so that we can Icefall Regent the Inferno Titan, but I guess we could just Conclave Tribunal the Inferno Titan. Alright. Cryptic Command it is. Torrential Gearhulk's down. They have 1 card in hand. Alright, so begin combat, Cryptic Command. Bounce and tap, but then they just replay and re-equip sword. Alright, we're just gonna draw, I guess. There is delay between sounds and video. Am I the only one who have that? Uh-oh. How much delay is there? I can change that, I believe. Yeah, if there's any problems with the stream, please let me know, because again, I'm pretty new to this, so. We drew an island. No more plays. None of this. I think I'm in the same, but reloading the stream helps. Okay, tell me, like, if more people have it, tell me how long the delay is, and I'll try and fix it. Because I can just, like, set a number that changes the specifics of the delay. So we have a land. But it's like a few seconds. A few seconds seems like a lot. I don't think it should be a few seconds. It should be like milliseconds. I'll look at it after this game. How about that? So, can't Icefall region the Inferno Titan? Sword of Body and Mind gives protection from green. Phantasmal Image. So we can Phantasmal Image Thragtusk and gain some life. We can Phantasmal Image Inferno Titan, but then their attack trigger kills it. Well, it's just that the audio and video aren't in sync. I don't think that's your fault. Yeah, we need a red creature to block, but then they can just kill our creature because the Inferno Titan triggers. We don't need to block this turn if we get... No, we do. Alright, maybe we just hope that they don't see the Inferno Titan play. I think that's our best out. Let's kill this and this. Yeah, we just need them to mess up here. And then play Thassa. Okay, yeah. Playing to our opponent, misplaying, and then this is gonna block here. Kira kinda needs to chump the Thragtusk. Yeah. Alright, so we need them to, like, I don't know, for some reason think that this doesn't work. And then draw white source. LOL Hope, one of the reasons Magic is so good, yeah. They're going face! They went face! Guys, we have a chance. I mean, it's not a huge chance because we have to chump, but... Does it kill your creature? I don't know, actually. It triggers all at once, but it's 3 separate triggers, so I feel like it would counter 1. You could be right, though. Divide it as you choose. It might actually counter the ability the more I think about it. So we need I don't know. I don't think we're winning this, guys. Gearhulk's in our graveyard, unfortunately. Because Gearhulk into Cryptic maybe could buy some time or something. Not you. We don't want you. Seachrome Coast. Yeah, we super dead. Alright, game 2. Okay, the audio and video. Maybe if I refresh this. I don't know if that'll help. And then I can go into settings. Stream. Oh, this is audio. How do I set the delay? I don't know how I do this, guys. I think we're just gonna have to deal with the lag for now, and I'll try and do it like offline some other time and make it work, unfortunately. So really sorry for the audio delay. Okay, so they're green. I feel like Brawl's expertise is actually decent in this matchup. And then we want big flyers. We want like Baneslayer Angel. There isn't a delay in my end. Okay, so maybe refresh the stream and like clear cookies and see if that helps. Declaration in Stone. Do I want Oust? Oust can help us. If we're bringing in white cards, let's just bring in all the white flyers. We're gonna cut the Goose. We're gonna cut Spell Pierce. We're gonna cut Torrential Gear Hulk. Actually, Gear Hulk's pretty good. I like Gear Hulk. Just drink while you stream and delay will delay will cancel the other. That's not the worst advice I've ever heard. Okay, Kira is a flyer. We're going mono flyers here. I don't think Jace Architect of Thought is that good. Maybe I don't actually want Brawl's expertise. And okay, Oust is pretty bad. And then we need 1, 2, add 2 planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, 6 white sources is enough. I think we'll do 1 and 1. Yes, I just restarted Twitch to see if it's me. I think it might be an app messing it up. Okay, yeah. Oh, like the Twitch on your phone, that could do it. All right, let's submit, and then we'll play. It's good now. No more delay after restarting Twitch. Okay. All right, so it's not my fault. Thank you guys for. If there's any more problems, please let me know. You're making Jin worse, yes, but Jin's already pretty good. I'm making this hand horrible, so that's what I'm doing. All right, this hand's good. Yeah, but like, how does the opponent beat big flyers? Also, we need more white spells to beat sort of Oodle and Noodle. Let's play Jace. Jace will hopefully draw us into things. And no Arbor Elf shenanigans for the opponent, that's good. Play you. He can even block. He does everything. And then Phantasm Woman is going to be good against like... Dude! Quit it with the things! Jace's flip gives -2? Ugh. You will not rump. Don't know what that means, I'm gonna be honest. What can I do for 3 mana? I kind of want to loot with Jace now. Ooh, Cloud Skate's a good suspend. Alright, we're gonna discard Phantasmal Image. Are we? Yeah, we're gonna discard... No, because we can get that back. Basically, I need them to play a red card that I can copy to block elves. Copy elf to extra mana next turn. But we haven't played a land yet. We're just gonna Cryptic next turn. Oh, yeah. That's the game plan. We're gonna Cryptic. Bounce the sword. Okay, that actually seems good. Well, this only happens when... Hang on, I need to think about this. So we're discarding one of these cards. I need the lands. Do I actually discard Revelark here? It seems so good. But we can Phantasmal Image the elves now. And then trade with the sword? Nah, that's too slow. Let's go. We're going for big. We're going for broke. Let's do it. We take 1 hit, we can Cryptic Command. So the reason I underestimate swords is, like, they're really good with mana elves. Also, the opponent has had turn 2 sword every game. So like, if you play a turn 2 sword, like, that's fine. But pretty much any really good like 5 mana turn 2 play is gonna get there. And they're not necessarily getting there. Like, this fuels my Revelark. Well, I guess it doesn't. Exclusion Mage, yeah. Let's Jace flip. That's something. And this is coming down in a little while. It's down to 2. Alright, let's draw. Alright, we should have discarded a land. I guess we can now. Jace flipped and second Cryptic is the problem. We can't do it on their turn though, you know? So here we can Cryptic, tap their team, bounce the wolf. Okay, so let's loot with Jace. Probably discarding this island. Ooh, Vizier. Okay, Vizier Revelark is gonna be nice. Alright, let's discard island. Play a plains. Just plus Jace on that. Then we can cryptic. Tap their team. Actually tap the team bouncing sword is pretty good too. Or what if we... Turn target permanents. So we can bounce the sword. And then they hit us for 1. Yeah, let's actually do that. And then just draw a card. And then they can try and replay it and we can bounce it with Jace. Okay, this is actually not so bad. We'll just play a little bouncy castle. This is gonna come in, we can... Ooh. We can vizier that. Okay. I think we might be coming back. Yeah, Abe Alpha, a lot of people like the swords. What did Smog say? Most of the time he's not playing decks that are sword exploitable. It's more attack against certain colors as a hoser. Yeah, I think Sword of Body and Mind is far and what is it? It is the best of the swords because it's so good against mono green. It just lets you hit, and like mono green has very few ways to deal with it. But like if you go into the sword and they have an answer, like in this game for example, they hit me once but it didn't do a whole lot. It actually kind of made my Revelark better. And now they can spend 3 mana replaying it if they really want to. More mana Beast Whisperer. Okay. So next turn, we need to hit a land, I guess, don't we? I discarded all my lands. Hey man, just followed. Guess you don't have your Streamlabs set up yet. Yeah, unfortunately, Perfect Fits I don't. I'm pretty new to the old Twitch streaming thing. I plan on setting it up probably tomorrow or before I stream next. And hopefully then I'll have everything good. So here, I kind of want a Jace flashback Cryptic Command. Yeah, Fire and Ice I also love a lot. What if I just keep Cryptic Commanding them? This is fine, this is good. So we're gonna Cryptic Command, bounce. Bounce a land. Draw a card. So they have to hit a mana source to play the sword and equip. And they have to tap their elf. Man, we really wanted to hit a land there. But that's okay. Next turn, we're going to Riftwing Cloudskate, bounce. Vizier of Many Faces, copy Riftwing Cloudskate, bounce. Okay, so they can tap out for the sword. Do they think they will ever complete the cycle of swords? I hope not, but probably. Alright, so we get hit. We fall down to 6 cards in library. Yeah, we really need to hit a land this turn. Alright, so we mill out. We can get back Meloku, Myria Angel, Thassa. Okay. Okay, step. Cast you. Man, this would be way better if I knew if I was hitting a land or not. Because I can keep bouncing the sword. But then they just keep replaying it. But if I just have Revelark, then the sword is irrelevant. Yeah, I feel like we just need to plan to draw land and that's our only way out of this. Right? We bounce the sword, we bounce a land, they can still just draw land and play the sword. And all their creatures are green, so we can't copy them. Alright, we're planning to draw land then. So let's just set them back on. lands. And let's hit a land. It's not a land. I think we're dead. Man, discarding those lands really hurt us. Is Conclave Tribunal in our graveyard? It is. Vizier can copy green or blue creatures. Alright, I mean, here's an example of the swords. The sword's winning a game. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we had to keep a land. Because we just bounce the sword, they re-equip it and kill us. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna die to turn 2 Sword of Body and Mind twice in a row, that's fine. Alright, let's play Vizier. For the sick plays, the sick beats. Bounce this. And hope they don't equip. This stream's probably over though. Yep, play a sword, equip sword. We fall to 0 cards in library. Man, it's such sick beats. Turn 2 sword. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll talk about the sword now. Or I guess after this game. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Upkeep. We're dead. Both streams we lost to Green Ramp. Yeah, I know. We did really well though. I think we had a pretty good shot against that deck if they didn't have just the most insane draws. Alright, so what do people say about the storm? The sword? Yeah, I think swords are really good sideboard cards. Like, obviously in that matchup they destroyed us because we're mono blue. But that's only because this specifically Sword of Body and Mind I think is worth playing. And Fire and Ice is okay. It's pretty good against mono red. But it was only like really good in that showing because they had it on turn 2 every game. If you notice, we were very, very close to stabilizing in both games. Like if we had just played Revelark and then gotten back like our copy guys to copy Revelark or copy Riftwing Cloudskate, we were about to like bounce all of their lands. So we were pretty close. But I think that's gonna do it for the stream today. Just doing 1 cube draft. It's getting pretty late actually. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. There's actually a lot of viewers here today. And if you missed some stuff, it'll be on YouTube later on. Thanks for watching and catch you guys next time.